Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Bread Mama,
and this is IFXtra. So, how is everyone this week? We're in the middle of a heat wave, which is not very good for the UK. We don't have them very often, although it's getting more often now, I think. So we're trying to keep cool, aren't we?
Yes, but we're also trying not to run the aircon all the time because
all the bills have gone up
power
anyway.
costs loads of money, so yeah.
Nightmare. Anyway, we hope you're cool wherever you are. What have you been up to this week?
I've been doing some app. I got recall and art start stuff going in that. So the last thing I want to do is sort out the updated challenge system for it. You know, like how you can have turbo games and grayscale and that kind of stuff. Just want to get that in there, and then we'll roll that out. So that'll be nice. Got a few other little bug fixes, optimizations, that kind of stuff in there. So that should be quite nice.
Cool. Okay. Right. Now we're going to see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Ep25 for the start of the last day of Earth. Looks like the sun has got so close and we're all burning away. That's very dramatic and beautifully drawn. I love it. Well done, Ep25.
My favourite description this week was Drunk Man Walking Upstairs by Yoi. Now, the picture they're describing was actually the first step in an art start game, so I think it was just more of an abstract kind of drawing, really. But, you know, having been a uni student previously, I have tried to walk upstairs when really drunk, and so I can see exactly where Yoi's coming from with that. Nice work, Yoi.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Inter48160, which is Spiral Cat. This is just so mesmerising to look at. It really draws you in, and it's beautifully done. Well done. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were doing last week in the forums. So last week in the forum, I said, what was your first ever pet? Mine was a budgie, which I called Joey. Not very original, but, you know, it was popular at the time. I think it still is. And I spent hours teaching Joey how to talk. And the best thing he ever said was, no buts, it's got to be butter, which was from a popular advert at the time. For butter, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
He used to kind of say, no buts, it's got to be butter. He was quite funny. Casey said, I had a budgie too. When he was 3 years old, I got a new, larger cage for him for my birthday, put him outside with the new cage. I went inside, and when I came back, my budgie was gone. Oh no. The new cage was misconstructed in a way that birds can reach from the inside. They don't realise how clever birds are. I hope that he survived and maybe found some sparrows to live with. Oh, that sounds like the start of a children's book.
Exactly. I think that's what happened.
I think he lived happily ever after.
Yeah.
I mean, there are parakeets all over London now because some got out. And then there's like colonies of parakeets, aren't there? In London.
They did all right, didn't they?
They're doing brilliant. They're thriving. They really are, because everywhere's getting warmer. Okay. Renee said mine was a mongrel dog, a rusty colour. That's why he was called Rusty. He was very friendly. Oh, Rusty sounds cute.
Muckluck Canuck saying, ours was a black cat we found wandering in the marsh. I mean, that's kind of how we got these two cats. They just showed up and we ended up taking them in. Called a Snooper. Turned out she was pregnant. Ah, okay, there you go.
So you had several cats maybe after that.
You get one cat, you get one free. Yeah.
Many free, probably.
Okay, Dakesh saying, had a hamster.
Oh, okay.
Very amicable, never bit me, and didn't resist being picked up or petted.
Oh,
used to let him run around the hallway sometimes where it was safe because there was nothing he could get lost in.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things with sort of small animals, isn't it? You don't want them to sort of disappear off anywhere.
They can nibble your wires as well if you're not careful.
I mean, like, you know, we have these two cats and they have to stay inside because like Grumble has asthma and he needs like to have medication for it pretty regularly. And
Dave get allergies, can't he?
Yeah, Dave's allergic to something outside. But the thing with Grumble is the vet said, like, look, you know, if he goes off somewhere and has an asthma attack, he's going to have problems. So you should keep him indoors.
We did.
So, yeah.
Ganondorf said, I had a black gerbil. I accidentally got him to drop his tail while encouraging him to use a coconut shell as a home. It wasn't until much later that I learned gerbils are meant to drop their tails as a defence mechanism, and I hadn't managed to sever his tail with my 2 or 3 year old strength. He lived a full gerbil life after that. That's good to hear.
Okay,
Must be a bit shocking. The tail falls off. Oh, what have we done?
I was thinking drop, as in it was, you know, it was holding its tail and then just like went and just dropped. Right. When they kind of like shed them, like a gecko.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But yeah. So he was happy ever after. That's good.
Yeah.
So that's very cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, now we're going to see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. This week's discussion is by 9%. He says, I don't know if this is even something people do outside the United States, but here in the US, we name our phones and Wi-Fi. For most, phone signals are just like Mike's phone or Robert's Galaxy 22 Ultra, something like that. But you also see funny ones like FBI Surveillance or FBI Watch Team. So I wondered, what's the best Wi-Fi name you've ever seen? And do you have a crazy name for yours? My Wi-Fi is named I'm Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Now don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. It's a quiz. It has 5 rounds with 5 different topics.
Yeah, if you've not seen this before, every Sunday night at 7 PM UK over on twitch.tv/interference, we run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. It's a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round's based on one of the week's drawings of interference. Bunnery here picks 5 of her favourite drawings, uses them as inspiration for rounds. So we have to try and guess what they are from the pictures on the night. But go on, tease us a little bit with the featured artists.
The artists this week are 9%, 40 Rose, Picnic, Name, and Ay Caramba. I like that one.
Okay.
That's awesome.
This is one of those times where I thought something had gone wrong then, because it just says Name. And I'm like, is that a placeholder? No, it's actually the player called Name. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, as we say, we have to guess what they are on the night. If you'd like to see what those drawings are and what you've kind of come up based around them, you have to join us Sunday at 7 PM.
Cool.
So that's what's happening this Sunday. But what happened last week?
Well, last week we had a winner. Pusgal won. One of our newbies, newish bees. And then they had 212. Grinning Goose had 200. And Cannabit had 200. Oh, joint second. And then Rougean was third with 193. That's pretty cool.
Okay, nice. So they were quite close together. It's just like one question between
pretty much
each of the podiums there.
Could have gone anyway, couldn't it? Yeah.
All right.
So Thursdays we had Zeitgeist 20, which is 20 questions on one topic. And this week's topic was called Who Said This? Lots of quotes from various books and films and people. And you had to say who it was. And Darth won that with 178. Front Lawn was second with 162. And Pusgal again was third with 155. So 700, they got maybe 3 wrong there, but lots of bonuses.
Yeah.
So
I remember
some of those are quite hard, I think.
I remember as well, after the top 3, there was a little drop of like a few questions before 4th place. So these 3 did very well. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. All right, so what's happening next Thursday then?
Well, next Thursday, the topic is cake. And we've got a beautiful picture by Cedar. So come along to the cake.
Okay, cake. I know about cake. I ate some cake yesterday.
Yeah, I was thinking, we might be having a cake soon.
This is true. Yes. IFX Day coming up, so hopefully there will be birthday cake. Hopefully it will not be migraine cake.
No.
Yes. All right, cool. So yeah, if you want to join us for that, that'll be Thursday, 7 PM UK over on twitch.tv/interference.
Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can join in on the web at playinterference.com or download the Interference app for your device. Just search for it in your app store. You can also get social with us. We're on Twitter at PlayIFX, Facebook at PlayInterference, or patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building new features, updating the app, doing quiz things. Got a whole quiz update we want to get out for you. That'll be cool. We really appreciate your support, and patrons get supporter status in Interference, so you get access to cool things like replays, the new game modes. If you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava, all kinds of stuff.
Cool, that's awesome. Okay, we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.